Hey, big Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back. Listen, we're about to go ahead and talk about Married to Medicine. Okay, so the girls are still out there in Florida on the ranch, whatever the hell it is that they doing. It's time for them to do this photo shoot, and they look a mess. Honestly, I feel like the best dressed person out there would probably be Dr. Jackie for me. You know what I'm saying? I thought that she looked the best. Miss Chalet came out as a creative director to help the ladies out. And I mean, I think that it kind of worked a bit because when it came to Contessa, I think Contessa looked a mess, but her photos came out really nice. You know what I'm saying? Also T looked a dog ass mess. Okay, clothes heavy, covered up, but she loved talking about how she's bringing the young youthfulness to the group, but you ain't even dressing accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're not even giving what you should be giving with the attire. And I thought about it more, and I said, well, you know what? I think it's because her cycle is on. That could potentially be it because her cycle is on. Um, but I do like the changes because something must was changed because I think they haltered up her top a bit more, opened up her shirt, and then I think they could have pinned up her pants a bit to show more skin or something like that. So it looked a bit more sexier. Okay, I'm like, not you supposed to be bringing the youthness to the group, but you bringing stuff like you Dr. Jackie age or something. I don't that don't go together. And speaking of tea, now the people saying she may be pregnant. Now somebody got on her page and said, "Ooh, girl, let me not spill this lady tea. Okay, that's her own business. She want to say announce, she'll announce it when she ready. Anyway, child, let's move on. Okay, let us move on because it's more things to talk about. So let's get to Cecil real quick. Cecil over there at the house with the boys, right? So while he's at the house with the boys, he's over there cooking, pretty much helping them cook, or really cooking for them. Whatever the case is, he says in the confessional that he thinks it's important for the boys to learn how to cook. And I'm just like, it's just now important for you for them to learn how to cook. Now that they done moved the hell out your damn house. Okay. Talk about some of these new modern girls you may not eat or something like that. He said, and I'm like, why does it have to be with the new modern girls that they may not eat? Hell, it don't look like their ass eating right now. Okay, because what's the young one name? Is his name Michael? I think Michael says that he doesn't mind going to the grocery store buying the food and stuff, but he not gonna sit up here and cook for somebody that's lazy, is what it sounds like. Basically saying Miles lazy as fuck. So it seems to me that Michael actually may know how to cook. Okay, he may know how to actually, do a few things. But he just not gonna keep doing this shit while Miles over here not really contributing like that. And I'm sorry, I hate to say it, I really do believe that Miles is all kinds of lazy. Okay, I do, I do, I do. And I feel like it's a lot of kids out here like that, whether they family well off or they ain't well off. I feel like it's a lot of them out there like that, and you're gonna have to learn. Okay, if you didn't get it then, when you was younger, you're gonna have to get it out there. Now that you older, because all girls probably not gonna tolerate and deal with that shit. Now you might look up and find a woman that really do like to cook, despite the whole modern day girls. You might find somebody that really do like to cook and may not mind doing that, but y'all getting on my nerves just a little piece, okay? You going over to their house, they should be cooking you a meal. But what is given to me, y'all, is that Cecil ain't got no friends. Okay, outside of the damn husbands on this show, Cecil ain't got no friends, and he finds the enjoyment and friendship in his sons. So he always figuring out a reason to go over there and do something with them. Okay. Him and Simone went over there last week. They cleaned up the house and they charged the boys. Knowing the boys ain't got the money, they decided to take the speaker. Whether they ever got the money, I don't damn know. Um, and I don't know. I think that they can work on some stuff. Okay. I think some stuff should have been worked on a long time ago. But I don't know. Maybe their parents was working so much and they was too busy. I don't know. Maybe they had damn what you call them, housekeepers or people coming in cleaning at that time or something. And now, I don't know, girl. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the excuse is. Okay? I don't know. But that's what the hell they got going on. Okay, they done cleaned the boys' house last week. They cooking for them this week, and we'll find out what the hell they gonna do next week. Girl, I guess that's how they generational wealth is set up. So good luck, honey. Okay. Now, when it comes to Dr. Eugene is out there with his sons. They going to make some cologne or whatever. So that was a really nice moment with his kids because of course the boys are getting older. They into the ladies and they also into the cologne as well. So they want to smell real good. So I thought that was nice for him to take them over there to learn about different types of colognes and stuff. And child, I wouldn't be surprised if a year or two we done found out that Toya over there trying to make the kids they own, or even him, make them they own little cologne line for kids they age or something like that, child. If not, maybe I just gave y'all an idea and I would like to get my little piece of percentage. But anyway, girl, that's what they got going on. Now let's get to Dr. Damon, because he done went to a store with his kids, Zachary and Laura. You know, they got another son. I believe he's the oldest, but he's already kind of like went off to do his thing, from my understanding. And so Alora is about to go off to college. Well, technically, I think she may already be there. But yeah, y'all know she go to FAMU. The other son is about to go off because I think he's about to go to dentistry school. If he has not, I think he already in dentistry school or something like that. But anywho, they finna be some empty ass nesters, basically. Okay, so they in there shopping around trying to find some different stuff. And he starts talking to his kids, about their future and everything. And the son, was saying that, when he gets to being an official doctor and all this and that or whatever, he says that he hopes that he's like his dad, the way that he's so patient and caring with his patients and stuff. And when I tell y'all, that really struck a chord with Dr. Damon, that he ended up crying in the middle of the store. And you could tell it was just such a real, genuine moment. And I almost cried with him. And I'm like, that is just so sweet. And he says, you would think that I would get used to this because I've done it already, but it never is. You never get used to it, sending your kids off and stuff, and them having to go off into the world and hope that everything that you put into them, they, take that and they go and do even more with that. So it was just really a nice moment to see. And they all hugged in the store. So it was just cute. Then Heavenly gonna get in the confessional, talk about something. He never say he wanted to be like me. Girl, I chuckled. I did. I said, now him about to go off to dentistry school and ain't even trying to be like you, girl. I'm screaming. Okay, but I'm sure he does. I mean, I'm sure he definitely does admire his mom 100%, which she probably more than likely inspired him to go into dentistry school. So that was nice or whatever. But girl, yeah. All right, so let's get into some more, okay? Um, excuse me, child. Excuse me. Okay, I feel like I got quite a few things to say, so let us do it. Okay, so first of all, Jackie and Simone on the phone with their husband. So they telling them about how Contessa and Heavenly ain't really having the proper conversations yet, right? And I'm over here thinking to myself, why is everybody on the phone but Contessa, you not on the phone with your husband? What's really going on? Why did you return to the season, but we ain't really seeing no interaction with you and your damn husband? You ain't sitting with him in the damn confessionals or any of that. So I'm just wondering, like, what's up with you and Scott? Was the break that y'all took from the show actually worth it? Like, let the people know something. And then when we see you in the confessionals, you don't even really be wearing your ring. You be wearing like a little small band or whatnot. And I'm just like, well, married to medicine, girl. You married to another doctor. What's going on in your marriage? Like, are y'all together? Y'all not? Y'all separated, living together? Like, what the fuck going on? What's the update when you come back to us? Okay. Toya highlights the fact that Heavenly and Tisha got some similarities or whatever, and I guess she's talking about style and stuff. Miss Chalet comes out there, does a Beyonce performance and everything. Everybody loved it. I wish that I could have actually heard the real music that was being played. The music that they chose to put on to it kind of took away from the dance just a bit. But I know they can't play like the real music because that's like sync licensing and stuff like that. And if you're gonna have Beyonce music on this show, bitch, none of these ladies would have been on the show because all of their paychecks, it probably would have took that just to be able to use Beyonce's music in this piece. But anyway, girl. So there's that. Jackie sitting up there talking about she wants some hips after seeing Miss Chalet perform. And Faye just told her, girl, you need to eat some biscuits. And then Miss Jackie sat up there. I said, baby, Jackie is shaming the girls this episode or this trip. Okay. Jackie said, well, some of the people that's over here eating cornbread got it falling in the wrong places. Okay. Child, no, she didn't. Quan said, I think she talking about her good friend Heavenly. I said, girl, I think she talking about her too. Period. All right. So Toya chose violence by putting Chalet into their business about the ladies being fake and not really giving out genuine apologies. It's giving empty apologies, right? And so Toya tells Quad that she isn't getting real apologies, and she calls out Jackie for her pretty much to for her bullshit, basically, okay? Because what Jackie did was Jackie told Quad, I'm sorry, right? And then gave her, I think figuratively, like, wrote a check or whatever like that, wrote something and told her, whatever you feel that I am sorry for, that I've done to you, use this one apology for that. And I just disagree with it because I feel like if the roles were reversed, you would want Quad to list out all the ways that she may have wronged you potentially, okay? But anywho, I did not mind, Toya kind of calling Dr. Jackie out on that just a bit, right? So Toya says people don't really want it with Quad. That's why they act in a certain way. And Quad said, well, why would y'all really want it with me? I ain't do shit to y'all. Y'all the ones that ganged up on me. Okay, y'all was trying to get me the hell up out of here. What you talking about, girl? What's that about? Y'all tried to bury me. And I said, Quad, now you should have said that. Because you the one that hopped your ass in that damn casket. So clearly you wanted to be buried, bitch, okay? Y'all that tried to bury me. Well, it seems like you didn't mind getting buried. Okay, then hopped your ass in that casket instead of there let Phaedra convince you of that. Anywho, girl, stop it, okay? Aquara goes on this dramatic tangent, and I hate when she does that. It definitely gave every bit of Mimi Faust. You hurt me to my core. Okay, that's what it gave when she sat up there. What Quad said, talking about something until I bled out on the floor and I was empty. Girl, if I wasn't Toya, girl, really quiet. You being dramatic like that, like bled out. Really, you bled out. And she was like, well, I was saying figuratively, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was empty. I was hurt. It's like, quiet talking your regular tone. You adding spice to it because you love to go on a monologue, honey. And then you making it a dramatic monologue at that, girl, it don't give believable. Okay? All it do is remind me of when y'all went on that trip and Quad was in the back room going in that back room. And it seemed like she was going off about an hour or two just talking. I'm like, Quad, we don't have time, baby. We don't have time, honey. Okay. Anywho, so Simone goes over to Quad and kneels beside her and tell her, like, Quad, if we're gonna talk, you're gonna have to be open to other people's opinion, okay? Other than your own. And I'm like, Simone, why did you need to go squat next to her to tell her that when you should have said that amongst everybody at the table? You act like you're doing her a favor or something by giving her that advice. That's one. Number two, you my girl. You are my girl, but at the same time, you need to be just as open as you want her to be open. Okay. That's what we gonna need you to do. Quara says, well, girl, I was over there. She says, I was trying to talk to y'all and give y'all my answers and let y'all know what it was, but y'all wasn't satisfied with that. Y'all wanted to go ahead. We got to get her the hell up out of here. And then Simone gets up and says, that's not true. That's not true. I said, see, this is what I'm saying. Even if it's not true, we got you, but you ain't even being open to what it is that she's telling you because that's how she experienced it. And if you experienced it a different way, then explain to her what your processes were so that y'all could figure whatever out, okay? Anywho, Simone says that pretty much she ain't taking shit back that she did because she meant it. And that's what I be loving about Simone. When she be standing on how she feel. Now, I don't know if she gonna apologize later. We'll see what that's given. But I do like that she's like, I'm not for to apologize for that shit. I said, how I felt in that moment is how I felt. And what I did was what the fuck I did. What else is really going on? Okay, what you gonna do about it, Miss Ma'am? So I definitely I like that. Now Quad doesn't feel like anybody stands up for her or something like that. And I'm like, girl, Heavenly do. Heavenly is stand up for you and talk about your ass. But anywho, Contessa says I did. Okay, when you was getting into it over there at Heavenly House and she was dogging you out or whatever, girl, like I was right there with you. Okay. And that's why I'm so confused as to why you fall for Heavenly's bullshit so hard. I said, girl, I'm with you on that, Contessa. I am with you on that. Okay. Um, that's all I'm with her on that. Okay. So T brings up Quad mimicking her, and then Quad gives her an apology. Then they ask her if she accepts the apology. And I want to accept it a goddamn thing from Quad because one, it's not coming off genuine. Two, I feel like you being a bit dramatic. Like, girl, I don't believe it. Okay, I'll think about it. I can't give you an answer on whether I accept your apology in this moment. Okay. Anywho, so Heavenly says that Quad told her that Contessa says that their relationship was fake anyway, meaning Contessa and T. And Contessa's like, what the fuck? When the fuck did I ever say some shit like that? Okay. Now I would have taken offense to it, not because the person is T and I just feel like I'm so close to T or anything, but it's more so you put words in my mouth that I'm gonna have a fucking problem with. Okay. When the fuck did I ever tell you some shit like that? And what I noticed was that Quad never answered. She never confirmed whether she told Heavenly that. Now Heavenly says a lot of shit, but I do believe her on that. Okay. I do believe Quad told her that. Okay. And Quad, if you feel like, why would you believe that? Take that up with Heavenly, because you let her say whatever the fuck out her mouth, and then you turn around and you be befriending her right back, like everything's all good. But yeah, I believe what she said. So when every time Contessa, and I mean every time, because she asked Quad so many times throughout that night, what did you tell? Did you tell Heavenly that I said that our friendship was fake? She was like, I said that you were getting to know her, yada yada. But did you say that I said that it was, because it's really giving a simple yes or no. It's really giving nah, Heavenly lying. And the fact that you're not actually confirming yay or nay is leading me to believe that you did say that shit to her. And the only reason why you don't want to say that you didn't say it is because you're afraid that Heavenly, with the high tension she got going on, she gonna expose more of what your ass said. That's what it sounded like to me. So I do believe that you said that to Heavenly. So Heavenly told Contessa, girl, don't be mad at me, bitch. You need to be mad at your husband, because that's really who you mad at. Okay. And then it flashbacks to when they asked Heavenly, and I think Contessa even asked Heavenly, like, you think I'm in an abusive relationship? And then Heavenly says yes. Okay. In the when they flash back, she says she believes she's in a verbal and emotionally abusive relationship. And that could very well be possible. And if I was Heavenly, I would have said, do you think you're not? Do you think you're not? Like, I mean, don't worry about what I said, because I pretty much said what the fuck I said. Do you think you're not in one? What you think you in? Okay, let's talk about that. What you think you in? Oh, okay. Well, then why you not really filming with them? Then what's going on with the ring that you got? Okay, are y'all still trying to figure it out? What like what's what? Obviously, you feel something like, do you? Okay. So Contessa says her and Damon sleep. Contessa calls out the fact that Heavenly and Damon sleep in different rooms. She says her kids don't like her. She always got to pay her daughter just to hang around her or something like that. You bought her this beauty salon and that didn't work out. And then so did the beauty salon close down? Because I really haven't been hearing shit else about the beauty salon. So y'all got to let me know what's what. So then she says that you gotta. She said, at least I don't have to worry about mixed kids with the last name Kimes. Now, the only way I feel like that was about Dr. G. I do. I feel like if it were, I mean, the only way that would really hurt Heavenly is if maybe one of her sons had a child by somebody that was white or whatever, and Heavenly just don't like white people. I don't really believe that Heavenly don't like white people, so I don't think it would be that. I don't know. But I feel like when she took that dig was more so about Dr. Damon. And remember, we saw that infamil in the closet. I mean, in the kitchen. But Heavenly came up with this excuse saying that no, the reason for the infamil was because her husband, I think she said he was lactose tolerant. Some she said, and that's the only milk he can drink. And that, to me, kind of does not make sense. But I'm not going to rule it out just because I don't know. But it was giving real weird, okay? And I feel like when the conversation came up, I never noticed the infamil in the cabinet. So for other people to notice that, it now makes me question: was there a rumor already out there about that? For people to be looking at her cabinets and highlight that, like who got a baby type thing. So that's that. I don't know. It makes me question. Okay. Now Jackie said she didn't believe it right out the gate, but Quad over there saying, "Girl, Contessa, where you get your information from?" And I said, Heavenly. Heavenly. Even you have said that they were so close to a point where, like, they were sharing things with each other that a lot of other folks didn't know. So I don't know if she caught her husband flirting with another white woman, if she caught her husband cheating with another white woman, if she something about it. Maybe it was a piece of Bronwyn, some text messages of some sort. When Bronwyn got her ass over there, played it out like that man was cheating because of what her daughter saw, then got her ass on Watch What Happens Live and tried to say that she was the one that was insecure. I meant to do a video on that because I'm gonna have to get in your ass just a little bit, Bronwyn. You my girl, but what the hell you got going on now? Now you the one. Now my insecurity, and he really wasn't cheating. Somebody else was just sending him messages that I didn't like. Yikes! Don't believe shit Brahma talking about. But aside from that, is that what that is, Dr. Heavenly? Maybe it was a Brahma situation where a woman was texting him and you didn't like it or something like that. Child, I guess I know, but I feel like that's who she was talking about. When yeah, I do think Contessa is mad at her husband. Okay, I do think that she is mad at her husband when Heavenly brought that up. But at the same time, why would you even mention her husband when that's not what we talk about? We talk about the lies that you just talked about in this moment. So when you sit up there and you want to bring her husband into it, then she could bring your husband into it. She can say what the fuck she want to say about your husband now. Don't be mad. Okay, but Contessa, you also brought up like her kids and how they don't want to spend time with her. She got to pay him and all that other stuff. So when she throws something back at you, I agree with Toya at the end when she said y'all both was doing some shit. Y'all both said y'all both kind of took it too far. Okay, y'all both kind of took it too far. Um, but I also feel like Heavenly didn't even have to say nothing about that lady husband because that wasn't even the subject matter at that time. Like, bitch, we talking about what the hell you said to Quad, and I'm asking who is a liar? Is it you or is it her? Who lying? Is it you or is it her? Yada yada yada. She already had a beef with Heavenly for whatever reason. Okay, things have yet to change since she returned back to the show. And then Heavenly just says, "Don't get mad at me, get mad at your husband." Yikey dikey. At some point, Heavenly even brings up her mama, saying something about your mama. Your mama's stupid or whatever. Contessa's mother has since passed away. So has Heavenly's. Heavenly has even said shit about her own mama. So I'm just like, girl, I don't know. At some point for me with the argument, I just didn't give a damn. I didn't give a fuck about none of the insults or whatever they were saying to each other. All I care about is similar to what Contessa care about is make sure y'all holding both of their asses accountable. If you feel so strongly that Contessa took it too far or you feel like Heavenly took it too far, make sure that you hold accurate parties accountable and don't let Heavenly slide with her shit. In my personal, okay? Um, Heavenly brings up how T and Contessa's husband aren't faithful, which is probably why they friends in the first place. So whatever the case is, so you got that going on. T jumps in and says something to Heavenly. Your husband wouldn't even touch you with his big toe, and it's like T, you don't even sound right arguing with Heavenly in this moment. It sounds so misplaced and so weird. Not even interested. Heavenly says Contessa husband is a cheater. She says this to her face, which confirms for me that he is because Contessa says, and what does that have to do with you? And Heavenly like, it ain't got shit to do with me. I just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so Toya says the ladies missed the most important part of the dinner, part of the night, which was dinner. And I said, girl, as much as we appreciate you bringing us the mess, shut the hell up because you started all of this, okay? Heavenly says Contessa, yeah, we got to that. She said the mama is stupid. At some point, child, we done seen Jackie fell her ass to the ground. Now, that was a bit funny. I hope that Jackie is doing okay and she didn't really fracture or hurt anything. It was a bit of a chuckle. I'm not going to lie, okay? But at the end of the night, Jackie did go and cry in the car, or in the cart, shall I say. And Heavenly kept trying to defend herself and say, I didn't knock you down, you fell for real, and all of this other stuff. And I agree with Contessa. I know a lot of people can't stand Contessa, and it's not even that I can't stand Heavenly because I actually like Heavenly. I have a love hate. I really like Heavenly. I think that she's funny, but also I do think that Heavenly does stuff, and it's like, girl, now you ain't even have to do that. You know, you ain't even have to take it that far, right? And maybe y'all feel that way about Contessa or whatever, and maybe y'all just can't stand anything that she does. You have a right to do what you want to do. But I do agree with Contessa in this moment as far as Heavenly going to quote unquote dark places. I won't really say the places are dark, but I would just say she'll take it there. You know what I'm saying? She'll take it there. And I feel like the group often supports Heavenly in her fuck shit and they may excuse it. That's one of the reasons that Simone was sick of Dr. Jackie and they kind of fell out because, of course, Heavenly was trying to take Simone's place and Dr. Jackie wasn't willing to check Heavenly as she'll sit up here and check so many other people. And that is the problem I feel. Y'all see Heavenly do all this shit that she does, but y'all don't try to push her out the group the same way y'all have tried to do that with others. Okay? Um, that's just to me. I mean, I don't think I've seen Quad do anything, in my opinion, that would warrant her to get out of the group, all because she's secretive and don't really share with you hoes. That's really not her friends. But Heavenly will tell your business, say the stuff you don't want her to say, and do all this and that. But nobody, I don't see y'all come up against her to have an intervention. And when an intervention is happening, you know, in a home where we showing video, you know, it's labeled as something else. And it's like, bitch, I'm just giving to you what the fuck you gave to me. Okay. And y'all hoes was in agreement at one point. Then now all of a sudden y'all want to sit up here and say that she took it too far. You know what I'm saying? As far as the cast. So, um, yeah, I just think that's crazy. Like, y'all don't really be trying to, you know, hold her accountable. If anything, y'all be sitting up there trying to protect her. And Quad, I really agree with Contessa when she sit up there like, I don't know why you go up for this stuff. Like, you go up for this so much. Like, why? This lady literally sat next to you and said that you dated a married man. Like, are you okay, bitch? Like, what the hell? Unless you did. Unless the shit Heavenly say about you, she's actual factual. And if she's actual factual, then don't act like she ain't. Okay? You forgive Heavenly for the shit that you said, in my opinion, Mariah did around town, saying shit about you, and you fell out with your longtime friend based on he say, she say, and I guess maybe a little bit of friction that y'all had in y'all friendship. But with Heavenly, you give her chance after chance. That don't make no sense. I would expect you to evolve after that point. After having one friend that done crossed you, I would expect you to keep your radar up a bit more. But okay, I guess, child. But yeah, that's just how I feel about that. But I agree with Contessa, but also Contessa said something in the confessional where she's like, if these women do such and such, then it's not the group for me. Whatever it was that Contessa said in the confessional, I was just like, Contessa, one, you didn't have to come back. You chose to for whatever reason. This group is the same group that was here before you came back. That's the biggest thing that I'm trying to say. The group is the same group that was here when you left. And now that you're back, ain't too much of nothing has changed. So what do you mean this ain't the group for you? So are you saying that you're going to leave again and this time you ain't coming back? Like, what are you saying here? Okay, let's stick to the point that that they need to make sure they hold Heavenly just as much accountable. Okay? As they trying to hold you for this whole madness. Because if they feel like you took it too far, so did she. And honestly, a lot of people are going to say, Contessa started it because she did this. She didn't. Heavenly didn't have to say shit about that lady husband, and she did when the argument wasn't even about the goddamn man. Okay? So make sure y'all drag at the same time. And what's so interesting to me with, the fan bases that also watch Bravo, if Candiace did any of the shit that Heavenly did, y'all would still be dragging the fuck out of her. Yet, I see y'all going in on Contessa more than y'all going in on fucking Heavenly, and it makes no damn sense. Like, y'all don't see what she be doing? Oh, what? Because she's the funny person of the show? That's why, because she produces the show and give y'all some fucking entertainment or something like that? Shit, I feel like Toya about produced the fuck out this piece of the episode. Okay? Oh, but y'all don't really like Toya either. Those are the two people I see folks dislike the absolute most. Okay? It would be Toya, Contessa, and Simone. They'll be the top three. Child. Girl, the audience is crazy. I'll be on something else. But either way, ain't it good luck. That's all that I got, child. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit on my almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip. For computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden, they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no gunner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be